What's up, Internet? It's me, Spider-Man. Or rather, I'm trying to become Spider-Man. That's right. I'm beginning my journey of becoming Spider-Man. But what exactly do I mean when I say that? And how can I become Spider-Man? These are the questions that I'll be answering in this video. So, let's dive right in. So, first things first. What do I mean when I say I want to become Spider-Man? Well, there are a few things that I definitely don't mean. I don't mean that I literally want to become a superhero who has spider sense and web shooters and can climb walls, although that would be pretty cool. I also don't mean that I want to go around just being some vigilante who stops crime by taking things into his own hands. Although that thought has entered my mind before. What I mean when I say that I want to become Spider-Man is something a little more vague and broad than all of that. Simply put, I want to be a smart, caring, and benevolent person who uses the power and gifts that they've been given in a responsible way. So what does that mean, like practically? So, first of all, it means taking care of my body. The body and life it's something you're given by others. It's not something you get for yourself. You don't choose who you are and what body you're given, but you do choose how you use it. I was blessed with the genes that keep me skinny, which is something I know a lot of people would give a lot to have, actually. So I think it's my responsibility to take care of the body and manage the things that I've been given. So because of this, I started working out, eating healthy, and other things like that, but more on that later in the video. I also want to properly use my time and other resources I've been given by my parents and others. I have the privilege of going to a private high school, and so I want to take that seriously by getting the best grades that I can. And so my parents have done a lot to get me in this position, and so I want to do everything that I can to excel in school. I'm fortunate enough to actually, live in a home and have a summer job and many other resources that sometimes I just kind of take for granted, but I think I need to be more mindful of. The biggest resource I've been given, which is the one I struggle the most to use well, is free time. I think I speak for more than just myself when I say that I wish I could put my free time to better use. The next thing I want to address is how I plan to become Spider-Man. The first thing on that list is working out. So I have run track and cross country every single year of high school, and I plan to run after high school as well. Not for college, just, to run. But I've also begun some basic home workouts and calisthenics and stuff like that. So here's my basic workout schedule. Monday through Saturday, I run. Average of 4 to 5 miles, different paces, different speeds, depending on the day. I do pole workouts Monday and Thursday, consisting of pull-ups, negative pull-ups, and chin-ups, along with some other things, with 3 minutes rest usually in between all of my exercises here. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have push workouts, which I have dips, push-ups, negative push-ups, and pike push-ups. Again, usually with 3-minute rest in between all of these. In addition to working out, I've also been keeping track of my calories just so I know, how much is going into my body. I have a Garmin watch, which keeps track of how many calories I burn. But then I also recently downloaded an app called Calorie.ai. I don't know, it's just the first calorie tracker app I could find. But I use it to keep track of how many calories I'm taking in. I am currently, as I've stated in a previous video, on a bulk diet because I'd like to gain a few extra pounds of muscle, but it's really hard to do with the skinny body that I've been given. Another way that I take care of my body is through its just appearance. Personal hygiene. I brush twice a day and floss once a day. I wash my face in the morning and in the evening, and recently I even got a new haircut. So here I am before my haircut and after my haircut. Drop a comment which style you preferred, whether before or after the new cut. To manage my time, I've already deleted all social media from my phone. I never had much, but even that I did have, I just deleted because it was too distracting anyway. And then I've blocked YouTube on almost every device I own. I've also begun journaling and habit tracking and things like that to make sure that I keep track of how well I'm using my time. So, you might be wondering, why start a YouTube channel to do all this? Because I could do all this without a YouTube channel, but I decided to, start this channel. So why do that? First of all, internet accountability. When you, what better way to, keep you on task when you've made promises to people on the internet? As this channel hopefully grows, there will be more people who will be expecting me to stay on task. And another reason I wanted to start this channel is because it could potentially open the door for some fantastic opportunities. I know my channel is pretty small right now, but if it gets big enough, I would love to reach out to some of the maybe bigger YouTube giants to do a collab. Part of this really is just kind of a social endeavor to meet cool people and do cool stuff. So I hope I get a chance maybe in the future to do some kind of YouTube collaboration, because honestly that'd be really cool. And then finally I started this channel just to make it fun. Framing it as becoming Spider-Man makes it sound a whole lot cooler than just self-improvement. Because of that, I still plan to do things like come up with a superhero name, create costume and gear and all those other cool things just to make it fun for you guys, the viewers. So yeah, it's not just gonna be boring talks about me, my life, every single time. If you have stayed for this whole video, I just want to thank you. It means so much to me just to know that people are interested in watching this sort of stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching, and that's all from me this time. Spider-Man out.